Okay. In this class, I will try to cover different kinds of frameworks what we can build on top of Selenium.
Okay.
So there are three kind of frameworks you can build on top of Selenium. One is keyword driven framework. Second one is data driven. Third one is hybrid. Okay. So hybrid is nothing but mix of both keyword and data. Keyword, if you mix both keyword plus keyword driven plus data driven framework, that will become a hybrid framework. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the purpose of framework? Why do we need to build a framework on top of Selenium? So you are a automated tester study. So you know Selenium, so you can automate the things in Selenium. Okay. In my organization, there are people who doesn't know Selenium. They can't utilize Selenium. Those are pure manual testers. Okay.
Okay.
But they want to use the Selenium concepts because we can automate the things right using Selenium. So they want to use that. But they don't have any knowledge of programming, they don't know Java at all, so they can't use Eclipse, they can't write any program in Selenium using Java. In such cases, we need to build a framework in such a way that they can utilize it. They can automate the things by using that framework. Okay?
Okay.
So, for that purpose, keyword-driven frameworks are introduced. Okay. I created a keyword driven framework already. I will show you now. So first let me switch to my blog, java.automation.com. Here so let me search for keyword driven. So keyword driven implementation using Selenium WebDriver. So keyword driven framework is a type of framework where for a particular test case you would first identify a set of keywords and then associate an action with each of the keywords. So to design any keyword driven framework, first you need to analyze what are all the manual actions you need to perform to complete the test case. Okay?
Okay.
Here to explain this framework, I have taken an example of posting some text on my Facebook wall. Okay?
Okay.
To post something on my Facebook, what I supposed to do? First action I need to do is login, right? I need to log into my Facebook. Okay?
Okay.
Second thing, I need to type some text in that post feed and I need to click enter. Okay? So that second action is post something on my wall. Okay. So after posting something on my wall, I should log out, right?
Yes.
Otherwise there would be security threat. Security threat. I mean. So others can post anything on your wall. That's why you need to log out from that section. Okay. So these are the three actions, three manual actions I need to perform to post something on my Facebook wall. Okay. So I will read the text for you once. Let us understand this concept with the help of an example. Let us consider that you have to automate a flow where you will need to do following things in Facebook. First thing, log in into Facebook, post some messages on your wall, then log out from Facebook. Now let's see how we can approach this test case from keyword driven framework perspective. If you look at the above test case from pure modular framework point of view, you will be able to easily identify that you would need to write 3 different methods for above text case. These 3 methods will be used to login into FB, post status, and logout. Once you have identified the methods, the next step is to identify some keywords and then associate the methods with these keywords. Below figure shows a pictorial representation of this concept. So my test case contains 3 steps: login into Facebook, post your status, logout. So to design a keyword driven framework, what I supposed to do is, first I will create a class in Java. Since I am an automated tester, I can create classes in Java and I can write script to automate the thing. So I created 3 methods in my class: login, post status, logout. Okay.
Okay.
Then I need to identify 3 keywords to associate with these methods. So I identified login as the keyword and I associated with this login method. Okay.
Okay.
I identified a keyword named post status. I associated with post status method. I identified a keyword named logout and I associated with logout method. Okay. Each keyword is associated with separate methods in my implementation class. From the above image, you can see that basically a keyword driven framework is nothing but collection of keywords and methods and the association between the 2 entities. So to create a keyword driven framework, all you have to do is identify keywords and store them somewhere, create methods for business use, associate these functions with the keywords. So this is the theory about keyword driven framework. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the codes you need to import to test this keyword driven framework. So I have already imported. So I will show you. Selenium keyword. So after designing keyword driven framework, I will create a document and I will give it to the manual testers because they should understand, right? I built my framework, so I know how to use it, but they have to use it, right? Manual testers have to use it, right?
Yes.
If they want to use it, first they should understand it. So I need to provide a document to them to understand the framework implemented by me. So I designed a Excel sheet like this, and I will give the keywords for them, and I will give the description for each and every keyword. Okay.
Okay.
So what they're supposed to do is, my first keyword is login, and I am expecting 2 parameters from them. One is username and one is password. So to log in into Facebook, I need credentials, right? I need username and password, right?
Yes.
So I am expecting 2 parameters, name, username, and password to them. So this is the keyword and these are the parameters they should pass to do that login action through my framework. So this description will tell them what this keyword will do. So description is this is used to login into FB. Okay.
Okay.
Example, I gave credentials. So this is the example they should follow. In this way, they should provide the credentials. So they should give the username first, then comma semicolon separated password. Okay.
Okay.
To log out from the account, I don't need any credentials, right?
Yes.
So that's why I'm not expecting parameters from him. So the description, this is used to log out FB account. So to post some status on my Facebook wall, I should use status, right? What is going to post?
Yes.
So I am expecting status message from him, and he should provide the keyword as post status. So if you provide post status keyword, I will call the respective method in my implementation class. Okay.
Okay.
So this is used to post a status in FB. So my status is I bought a new car. Okay. This is the example. So after going through this document, he should understand the framework and he should write the test cases in this Excel sheet. Okay. In my first Excel sheet, he should write. Okay.
Okay.
So first he is going to do login, right? So he can simply create a test sheet, one Excel sheet you need to create. So in the first column, he will place the keyword what I have given to him. Okay.
Okay.
So the keyword given to him is login, right? So in the first column he will give login, and in the second column we need to provide the parameter. So this is the username, this is the password you need to use to log in into FB. Okay.
Okay.
After login, he wants to post something, right? So he will give the keyword post status and he will give some message. Okay.
Okay.
So hi Swati is my status message for now. So after this status, I want to log out. Okay.
Okay.
So this is my test case. Now this is the keyword driven implementation, Swati. Okay. So how I build this keyword driven framework means, first I need to read the Excel, right? So he is not all writing code in Java. He is writing all his steps in an Excel sheet, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So to perform the action, first I need to read the Excel. I need to understand the keywords what he has given. Okay.
Okay.
So here I am giving the Excel part. What is the path? E colon, C colon, E drive, Selenium colon, keyword colon, FB underscore test. So in the same folder we have this, right? FB underscore test. So from this Excel sheet I am reading them. Okay.
Okay.
So I am reading it from the Excel. So after running the test pages, I need to provide some report, right? That has to be submitted for the managers. Okay.
Okay.
I am taking the location here. If you give some path here, in that path I will create the report file. Okay. FB underscore test underscore report. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I told you to read Excels in our regular classes. That's why I explained. So if you want to build some framework, you need to learn how to pass the Excel sheets, how to create the Excel sheets. Okay.
Okay.
So I am giving my input Excel part. So by using this program, I can go through each and every keyword. Okay, let me run it in debug. Actually, what we are seeing is not a keyword-driven framework. It's a hybrid framework. It is a mix of both keyword-driven and data-driven. I will explain what does it mean by data-driven also. Then you can get idea. So I am going to current row. This is my current row. I am going to first cell. That cell contains the keyword. I am going to the second cell. So if both are not null, and if they are type 1. If type 1 means they are strings. So I am getting the keyword. So what is the keyword login, right?
Yes.
So I am printing the keyword. Keyword 1 equal to login. Okay.
Okay.
Then I am going to the parameter column. I am getting the parameters here. So here I am giving two parameters, right? One is username and one is password. So I should split right to get the individual username and password.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
First I am printing what is the param. Param one is d0961@gmail.com semicolon d0961. Now I am splitting the params with a semicolon. Now I got the parameter that contain two values. First value is my username, second value is my password. Okay.
Okay.
Now I am calling root via keyword. So based on the keyword, I should make the call to relevant methods in my implementation class, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that code I have written here. So root via keyword. So here I am passing the keyword. Keyword is login, right? So here I am making the call. If keyword is login, then call. So handle FB access is my implementation class copy. Okay.
Okay.
Here I have written only WebDriver states to automate the browser actions. Okay.
Okay.
So I am passing the keywords in the Excel sheet. Based on the keyword, I am making call to the method in the implementation class. Okay.
Okay.
So if keyword is equal to login, then enter this code block. So if it is equal, right, it is equal, right, so it will enter the code block. So as I explained you earlier, in param array, first one is my username, second one is my password. So I am assigning the value to username and password. After assigning all this, I am calling my implementation method in the class. So it will go here now, username password is there. So it's calling driver.get. So it opened FD for me. So I'm asking to send this username. So the keys are entered here. Now I am entering password. So password is entered here. So I'm asking it to click on login button. Okay, we have logged your account because I recently tried to log in from unfamiliar location. Oh, actually, I gave my credentials for testing purpose.
Okay.
You are misusing it. A few people are logging with that.
Okay.
That's why Google, my Gmail account is locked, my FB account is locked, everything is locked. So someone are trying with my credentials. They are also testing with my credentials. So that is the problem. So if it is not locked, then you will get the page worthy. Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah, here I can't find. Definitely my test case will fail now. Oh, no, he's doing something. Let me go to what point it will go. So now again I am getting the second keyword. Keyword 2 equal to post status.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So my param is hi Swati. I got that. So my test cases are failing. I am catching the exception. So let me run F8. If you see here, it will show you all the things. So my keyword is login. Param 1 is dinar961 gmail.com dinar. Adding current test report. So that means it will run the first test case and it will add it to the test report. Then keyword 2, param 2, it is adding to test report. Then keyword 3 and it is adding to the test report. So we will check the test report now. So this is the test report is created. If you see here, all the test cases are failed because my account is locked, right?
Yes.
So it is telling the failure reason also, no such element. So after login, I asked him to check whether newsfeed element is there or not. Okay. So if my page is open properly, definitely he will find that newsfeed element and he can pass the test case. But that is not there, right? That's it is failed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we will build frameworks in this page. So if you build a framework on top of Selenium WebDriver and if you give proper document for it, even manual testers use your Selenium scripts. Okay.
Okay.
So you should write all your implementation classes first and you need to write a class to parse the access which is given by manual tester. So you need to make connection between each keyword with the methods in your implementation class. Okay.
Okay.
Did you get what I explained?
Yeah. So this is the framework given by the automation tester, right?
I didn't get. Come again.
No. Actually, you will give this framework to the manual people, right?
Yeah. For the manual people, we will do this. They will go through the documentation first, they will understand it, and they will write the test cases in Excel sheet itself. So there is no need to write script in Java. They will simply fill the Excel sheet and give it back to us. So by providing Excel sheet to the framework, we will automate the test cases.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the purpose of framework. So in keyword driven frameworks, only keywords has to be there, Swati. We should not accept data from them, because in keyword driven frameworks what will happen now, they will give the data within the implementation itself.
Okay.
They will give the keyword login and they don't ask you the credentials. With some credentials they will log in. Okay.
Okay.
In logout also they will log out. In post status message also they will post some dummy status message like hi or testing post, like that. They will give some static parameter, some static values, and they will test the test. Okay.
Okay.
That is keyword driven. They should not accept data from the end user. Now I will explain you the keyword driven framework also. If my website, my Facebook account is there, no, I would have explained that. I would have shown you my framework working. So what happened? Oh, continue I need to click. So from where? Algeria. Where is this? Do you know this location, Swati? Algeria?
Why it's asking like login attempt failed? Maybe someone is logging with your username and password.
Yeah, where is this Algeria? Where is it located? Is it, do you know this place?
No, it's in, I think it's near to Spain. Something.
Yes. So I will give this was me. Then they will. Hello. Anyway, this is a testing account. This is not my original Facebook account. That's why I'm happily giving the credentials in the recordings also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now let me try this. Now let me run the keyword driven framework again. I will take a backup of it, report underscore one. So I am directly running Swati. You understood, right? How did I implement it? So now I am directly running the framework. So it is opening the browser for me, loading FT. So it's logged in, right? Now it's switching to my Facebook wall. Now it's typing hi Swati. Oh. Why this came? Oh, because of Swati it came. I should not give the names, I guess. You haven't been pleased to end the page, the post. So something is wrong. So I should not give the name, I guess, because of the name. I didn't see the future here. That's why I gave your name. You will give something, hello, something like that. Otherwise, I will say good night again. Really? Now also repeat report is generated again. If you see here, it printed login as passed. When we updated the program, that's the running print report for others. So let me delete it for now. Yes. Okay. So what I have to do, I need to open this keyword here. Instead of giving your name, I will provide something. Hi, world. Hello world. So I gave some message here. I'm closing it. You should not open your Excel when you are running the program. So if you open the Excel, no, logs will be created on top of the Excel. Definitely it will throw the exception. So you should be careful. If you are reading an Excel in your Java program, the Excel has to be closed before running the program. Okay?
Okay.
I will show you what will happen if you open it. So I've opened it, right? So let me run read Excel. Oh, okay, no problem. Huh? It's working now. It's supposed to fail. I don't know why is it working. Oh, okay, again old came. Huh? That one is also there. So again it failed like this. Now go. Do this first. A lot has to be created. I don't have it. Sometimes if you open Excel, it will give error. Okay, be careful. Before running the program, as far as I know, you should close the Excel. Okay.
Okay.
Let me try it once again. Good morning is the right one, I guess. If you have words and if you have pages with that name, it's not working as expected. So let me give good morning again. In FB there are a lot of options, that's why it's really difficult. So the good thing is in automation, if some unexpected thing appears, your test case will fail, right?
Yes.
So even with automation testing also you can find the bugs. If some bug is there, definitely some unexpected thing will happen, right?
Yes.
Then your test case will be failed, so you can fix that. So using automation testing also you can find the bugs as much as you can through manual testing. So it's going there, it posted that message on my wall and it is logging there. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So without writing any script, using the simple Excel and also by writing, if I build this framework now, how much time will it take to write the test case for you? Just filling a login keyword in the first column of the first row, giving your credentials, and in the second column you need to give just a simple keyword post status, and you need to give the message what you want to post on your Facebook by logout. So it will just take 1 minute of time, right?
Yes.
So with 1 minute of time you can test 3 manual actions, and you can run this program as many times as you can write based on your purpose.
Yes.
You can run it on multiple browsers, you can run it across multiple environments like multiple OS, I mean to say. Like you can run it on Windows, Linux, Mac. So within 1 minute of effort you can run it across multiple platforms. That is the beauty of Selenium. Okay? And the framework. So Now the report is successfully generated. We will go and see the report.
Okay.
So all are passed, right? Passed. Okay. So in this way, we will build frameworks and will save the time of organization. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. This is about keyword driven, and I will tell you what does it mean by data driven. So in India, to book railway tickets, we have a website named irctc.com. That is the first website I have ever seen. So it will take a lot of time to book a ticket. In the middle, the session will be expired. You need to re-log in again. You need to fill the details again. So if someone asks who is the most luckiest fellow in this world, we will say that who can book ticket in IRCTC. Who can book Tatkal ticket in IRCTC. That much famous it is. Everyone will play jokes on it. So it is very irritating me to book a Tatkal ticket in IRCTC Guwahati. That's why I automated this through Selenium WebDriver. I wrote a tool to automate this.
Okay.
So this is my tool. So I can explain it as an example for data-driven framework. So what does it mean by data-driven framework means? Instead of binding the data in your test case, you need to give a chance for the end user to provide the data. You need to read the data and you need to write, you need to run your framework. That is called data-driven framework. So you will make a plugin between your framework and the data, and you will run the script. So anyone can utilize the script. If I give, so to book a ticket in IRCTC, I should log in, right, into IRCTC. If I give my credentials in the program itself, what will happen? Every time it will book the ticket with my credentials.
Yes.
And if I give my name as the passenger in my program itself, what will happen? Every time it will book ticket for me.
Yes.
But if I build a tool like that, I can only utilize the tool, right? No one else in the world can utilize this because it is always booking the ticket with my IRCTC account, and it is always entering my name as a passenger.
Yes.
So no one else can utilize this tool, right? So you should not have the data in your program. You should provide a property file to enter all the values, and you need to read the values. With those values, you need to perform all the manual actions in automated manner. So that is the purpose of data-driven frameworks. Okay. If you see here, I didn't give anything in my program. See, here I am logging in. So to log in, I am getting the element. In some case, I didn't give any static value. I am giving the value as user, right? We will see what this user contains. So you see here the user value I am getting from a property file. I told you, right, how to read a property file.
Yes.
So you need to, so I created a property file named irctc.properties. Here I gave all the properties. For each property, I gave a description. What is property? What is the purpose of this property? Why is it meant for? So irctc.user. So the description for it, provide IRCTC login username. Okay. By reading the description, anyone can understand, right, what they have to give.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I gave a username and provide IRCTC login password. So I will give some password, and from which station you want to start. Okay, to book a ticket, you should tell, right, from where you are starting, from where to where you will go. Okay, So from station I am asking, to station I am asking, then I am asking them on which date they are going to go. I am asking them whether it is a general or Tatkal ticket. I am asking the train number. I am asking the category, how many passengers are going. If it is 2, they need to provide 2 names. If it is 3, they need to provide 3 names. And I am asking them the ages, their sex, their gender, and their birth, their ID type. If it is PAN card, I am asking them their PAN card numbers. I am asking them whether they are senior citizens or not. I am asking their mobile number to send the message of the book ticket to that number. And I am asking the payment mode, whether it is a credit card, net banking, debit, cash, EMI. So I designed this tool to cover all the options available to book a ticket. So if they provide credit card details, they need to provide the credit card details here. If they provide it as net banking, they need to provide the bank name here, like that. So I covered all the cases and I designed this tool. But I didn't place any data in my scripts. I am accepting the data through this properties file, right?
Yes.
This is an example for data driven framework. Accepting the data from a data file without putting static values in the script is known as data driven framework. Okay.
Okay.
So if you give your credentials, no, you can log in into IRCTC account with that username and password. Okay.
Okay.
Let me try it till login part. So I gave wrong credentials, it got failed, right? It tried with Journey Chano and test password. So if I want to try with your credentials, I am assuming that your credentials are Swati, test Swati. Let me assume like that. So if I run the tool again, it will try to log in into IRCTC with your credentials.
Okay.
So now anyone can use this tool, right? They will change the values according to their requirement and their so if you see here it tried with Swati. So this is called data driven framework. Instead of binding the data in your script, you will accept the data from a property file or Excel. Somewhere you can take, but you should not attach the data in your script. Detaching the data from your script is known as data driven framework.
Okay.
So it's easy to explain you what does it mean by hybrid framework. So hybrid framework is a mix of data driven and keyword driven. So I explained this example, right? This is correct example for hybrid framework. If you see here, I am giving keywords for the end user. At the same time, I am accepting the data from the end user.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a hybrid framework. Hybrid framework is nothing but mix of keyword and data. So if you are accepting both keywords and data from your end user, we will call it as hybrid framework.
Okay.
Okay. So using these frameworks, you can save your organization time, what they are putting in manual testing. So if you develop frameworks, such kind of frameworks, and if you give it to manual testers, they will write the test cases by using just Excel sheets, and they can save their time. So this is all about frameworks.
Okay. Is there any need to create framework for each and every test case?
We will try to enhance the framework as much as we can for it. Because what will happen in manual testing, you can think about the scenarios.
Yes.
But tools are not meant for thinking, right?
Yes.
They can execute the commands, what will you give? So in companies, what will they do is, for every release, they will write some new test cases. So manual testers will think on the corner cases and they will write new test cases. And in the previous release, they have already written few test cases, right?
Yes.
So they will send those test cases as backlog for the automation framework days. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever the tests they have already done in the previous release will become a backlog for the automation framework days. So they need to analyze those test cases and they need to enhance their framework to automate those tests also. Okay.
Okay.
That is the procedure they will follow in organization.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any other doubts?
No, actually these frameworks are little bit confusing, but I will check the video creating it out. I will let you know.
Yeah. Sure. So you understood the purpose of framework says at least?
Yes, I understood the purpose.
Yeah. These are meant for saving the manual testers time. Okay.
Okay.
So to develop it, you should know how to read Excel's or property files. So after reading that, you need to understand the keywords. You need to collect the data from it. You should make calls for the implementation clauses according to the keywords, and you should pass the data also to those methods. Then it will be automated. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will share you the recording for you. Go through it. If you have any doubts, just mail me. I will explain. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So that's the end of course for it. Okay. మీకు ఏ డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా కానీ నన్ను ఎప్పుడైనా కానీ మీరు మెయిల్ చేసి కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు ఓకేనా
Yeah, sure. I will definitely give a call or contact you.
ఓకే ఐఎమ్ క్లోజింగ్ ద సెషన్ ఫర్ ఇట్ బాయ్
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Bye.